Hold on a minute. I don't have a printout left for me. I wonder if I left mine in the classroom. I must have. I better go back and get it. Ah, so that's the one that was on the desk. Triple dot. Can I really keep going on like this? Yeah, a transfer student came by earlier. Oh, the super smart one. Yeah, anyway. So yeah. I should hurry back to my room and go over what we learned in class. I need to go over our credits list again, too. It's nice knowing what becomes of this situation. Triple dot. Feeling kind of tired. Like how respected she is by everyone here. In the future. Hey there, pretty lady. Exclamation. You're the student council president, right? Bingo, name's Lechter. Of course. Sure is a gorgeous sunset today, huh? Oh, yes, it is. So, what are your impressions of the academy? Well, I think it's a wonderful place. It's well equipped in terms of facilities, for one thing. There's everything needed to really cultivate a good environment for learning, and I'm happy to have chosen it. My hunch was right on the money. I knew you'd take it that way. As opposed to... I'm sorry, did I misunderstand you? Well, I was more asking about your life at the academy outside of all the buck junk. Maybe it's just me, but you don't really seem to be letting loose or having fun. Well, I do still feel as though I'm still adjusting to life here, so there's a lot that I have yet to learn. But I'll keep working as hard as I can on doing so, I promise. Is that really what you came here to do, though? Pardon me? Man, you're too serious. Have you ever tried playing hooky? Like, ever? At least once? I might not look the part, but I am the student council president, you know? Our work's pretty damn easy, too. What do you think? Are you inviting me to join? Only if you have a thing for long nights filled with exciting paperwork and super... Oh, I've got to do the monotone. Only if you have a thing for long nights filled with exciting paperwork and super-duper enthralling schedules. Triple dot. I was hoping for some kind of reaction. If he's the president, there must be something respectable about him. But I'm not seeing it. How do I put this? I feel like I could entrust him with so much. I couldn't yet. I feel like I couldn't trust him with so much as a 10 miller coin. Or a 50 miller coin. Yeah. Oh, whoops. After Mila was bugging me about showing up to lessons once in a while, I should probably cough up some new excuse to ditch. I mean, I could go, but where's the fun in that? Pissing her off's like watching a pot boil over, though. So whatever crap I make up better be really convincing. Yep, I think my instincts were dead on. I should really be heading back to the dormitory now. You might want to watch how you stand when I'm kicking it down here. My view's awesome if you catch my drift. Excuse me. That way's the boys' dorm. Oh boy. This one's gonna be like pulling teeth. Several days later, after classes. Your student council, an autonomous body run by students for students, responsible for maintaining order and overseeing student activities. And their most important duty of all is searching for their president. He's not here either. Where is that ruffian? I was sure he'd think he got us and come back to the council room this time, sure of it. I swear every time we do manage to find him, he gets 1,000 times more capable of hiding from us. Where could he be? We've searched the school buildings, we've searched the dorms. He hasn't left. The shrubs on the grounds. Oh, he's just taunting us now. Get it together, Hans. We're going to find him, and we're going to force feed him every single piece of paperwork he's got piling up. Right on. Huh? Chloe? What are you doing sitting here? Oh, hello. I just had a little free time, so I thought I would try and use it productively. Is that lesson prep work? Man, you're so dedicated. I can see how you were able to pass the legendary transfer student entrance exam. It's really just something to pass the time. Not like I'm working every waking hour of the day. Oh yeah, guess it wouldn't hurt to ask. You haven't seen Lechter around, have you? Lechter? I'm almost scared to ask, but didn't try anything funny on you, did he? No. Sort of. I'm so sorry. This is all our fault for not keeping that nut job on a leash. I don't know how we can begin to apologize to you. Whatever he did, we'll be absolutely sure it never happens again, or anything else for that matter, so please forgive us. We're begging you. It's okay, honestly. He really didn't do anything major to me, honest. Really? Yes. He just tried to tease me a little. It was harmless fun. Phew. You nearly gave me a heart attack, Chloe. Thought I was gonna faint or something. Seriously, it's getting to the point where I feel like I need to apologize every time I hear his name. Thanks, Adios. Is he really that much of a troublemaker? Oh, troublemaker, that's cute. Honestly, with a personality like that, it's a walking nightmare straight from Gehenna. I lost count on how many times he's ran away from doing his council work in the past. A couple of weeks alone. Oh dear, Lechter. Which would be bad enough if it weren't for the fact that he's usually out raising hell for people instead. So instead of doing our own work, we're either out searching for him or apologizing for things he's done. That's why the council's most important policy is, if he's not in our sights, the sooner we find him, the better. If thinking we can't be very effective student council like that, well, you're right. I see. Something wrong, Chloe? No, nothing, really. But speaking of Lechter, he was sleeping on the top of the clubhouse roof not long ago. He was? Well, that explains why we couldn't find him. We didn't check there. You're the best, Chloe. Thanks a ton. Not at all. It's actually Sieg who noticed him there. But I suppose I shouldn't tell him that. Come on, Hans. We've got some trash to bring in. Damn straight. Seriously, thanks, Chloe. We owe you big time. See you later. Oh, sure. So, that's what he's usually like. My instincts about him being irresponsible were right, I see. Still, that question he asked me. Is that really what you came here to do, though? Is he up there again? Yeah. There he is. What? Where is he? He was there a second ago. I saw him. And why isn't he here now? Crap, where'd he go? Oh. How did he get down? Looks like Chloe's heading off somewhere else. Maybe we should ask her again if she saw anything. Oh, sure, I guess. Can't hurt. I mean, she was the one who led us up here in the first place. It'd probably be a useful asset in our search in general, if we could convince her to help. Yeah, let's go down and talk to her. Chloe! Our favorite person. Oh, hello again. Was he not on the roof? No, he was. He just managed to disappear before we could wring our hands around his stupid neck. Can't believe he managed to escape again. That doesn't make any sense to us, though. It's not like there was anywhere to hide up there. It was way too far up to be able to just jump down. That does seem strange. So, we're wondering if you might have some idea where he might have gone next. It doesn't even need to be a specific location like last time. Anything useful you might have on him to share away. Please, anything will do. Well, I really do seem to need some help. Might have some kind of idea. Wait, you do know something? I don't, but I know someone who might. Let me ask him for you. Sick? Wait. Whoa! You have a falcon? Is he your pet or something? Oh, no. He's more like a friend. Great. Gotcha. See, you haven't seen Lechter, have you? He was that slovenly boy who was sleeping on the clubhouse roof not long ago. Scray. You lost sight of him. Scray. No, it's alright. Don't worry about it. Sorry for calling you then. Thanks for trying to help. Gray. Oh, scream me a meal. Wow. Really must be fast if Scene can't keep up with him. I think we're a bit too busy having our minds blown by you talking to a falcon to feel impressed by Lechter right now. You're telling me? You're a true enigma. Wrapped in a box. Wrapped in another box with a question mark on it. Did I do something strange? Oh, don't get me wrong, I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm just genuinely amazed. That makes two of us. Shame that superpower of yours didn't get us any closer to finding Lechter. Indeed. Still, if C couldn't find him, it could mean he's inside one of the buildings. Probably one that's relatively quiet at this time of day. Actually, that helps narrow things down a lot. Just leaves empty classrooms, the dorms, the auditorium, and this old schoolhouse. Still leaves plenty of places, if you ask me. But would you like me to help? Really? You sure you wouldn't mind? I thought you had something else you needed to do. I was just going to go and have a look around some of the clubs. But I can do that anytime. Well, I do feel kind of bad for asking you to put yourself out for it. Which really would be serious. It would be a serious help. I don't think we could wish for any better, even. You're totally sure, though? Wouldn't want to force you. Of course. Great. Let's get to work, then. He's not gonna know what hit him. Rick's doing the rounds again. So, old schoolhouse first. Always going to the old schoolhouse. Become a pattern in future, I feel. Why won't you say anything, Ricky? Are you okay with the two of us staying like this forever? Well, give it a rest, Anton. Nothing you're saying makes any sense. That's what you always say, Ricky. Always trying to avoid answering my questions. Refusing to face up to things isn't going to get you anywhere in life, you know. You'll just end up a loser. Ricky's always trying to find ways to avoid answering my questions. I bet deep down he finds all my woes funny or something. And Anton started whining again. He doesn't seem to realize that I won't help with his situation any. He probably never will. Calm down, Anton. Whining like this isn't going to change anything. As far as you know. The door is locked. Well, of course. Of course. Alright, so let's try and check everywhere that's loud. So you want someplace quiet, so let's check loud places. You know. Makes sense to me. Hello. Student council president came over not long ago. He started to sing some weird song into my ear out of nowhere. Something about lunar threads and a knight with a mustache? Can't get the damn thing out of my head, so I can't concentrate on drawing. Crap, I can't get that weird song out of my head now. Is brain bleach a thing? I need some stat. Bleach, though. Not good for the brain. But that's not fair. I don't want to trade. You might be older than me, but that doesn't mean you can steal my food. Abuse of seniority. Give me your eggs, Monica. I'll give you my carrots if you do. Give me something from my broccoli, too. I think that's fair. Excuse me, Mom, you haven't spotted our president anywhere, have you? You're looking for him again, huh? Sad as it is to say. Well, I wish I could say I have, but I haven't. He's always sure to say hi whenever he passes by me, too, so I'd definitely notice if he'd been here. He does? That's oddly sweet of him? I'm 100% sure I haven't seen Lechter here today. Maybe Parks knows something. Parks, you say? Oh, if it isn't Hans. You're gonna join our club, right? I mean, you rock at sports stuff. You'd be a perfect fit. Not happening, my man. We only got time for Lucy. So that's why you decided to join the council. Should have known. Wait, no, that wasn't the reason. I knew something seemed fishy when you put your name forward. You just weren't the type. Is all our work just a game to you? Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself. I won't let you get too close to you, Lucy using such underhanded trickery. Step back, Hans. She's mine, and I'm not letting you have her. How dare you? Lucy and I are destined to be together. You step back. Here they go again. Lucy certainly is popular. Lucy's mine, and I'm not letting anyone else have her. No, and you're beaten, Hans. Oh dear, oh dear. Do you have business with me? Oh, no. Still haven't found Lechter, though, I'm afraid. We've been looking for him for 3 days now. It's about time we threw in the towel. Who always knew that finding that slacker would be a Herculean task. But he is in the academy ground, so it can be done. No excuses. Catch him. Yes, sir. I'll take care of as much of our work as possible without him for now. But you must find him. How did he become president like this? Like, how? Oh, you searching for that devil too? Same here, he's in real trouble when I get my hands on him. Just sworn I saw him not long ago, but I can't find nor a hair of him now. Why does he have to be so good at running away? Why do you guys put up with it? Why? I'm starving. So I want to head over to the cafeteria and get some grub. But Mr. Effort hanging around outside the dorm, so I'm stuck. In trouble if he finds me. Why does he have to hang out in front of the dorm anyway? He's not waiting for me because he knows I skipped class that one time. No, there's bigger fish to fry. Bigger fish to fry. It's almost time for the examinations to begin. I should probably start seriously studying for them. But to score well, it's never too early to start studying. But to score well on examinations, it's never too early to start studying. That's the key to doing well. I should probably start by making some summaries first. Those would be very helpful. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Excuse me, sir. You wouldn't have happened to see our president anywhere, would you? We're having a little bit of trouble finding him, you see. Actually, I have. He was sleeping over on the sofa there until not long ago. What? He was sleeping around in your office? I swear. Unbelievable. He doesn't even fear the dean. We're really going to have to take good care of him when we find him. I'm terribly sorry for the trouble he caused you, sir. I'll make sure that he answers for his crimes. We promise. Please don't worry about it. Seems to have taken quite a liking to this place. I'm rather used to it. I see. Lechter was sleeping on that sofa until not long ago. As you can see, he's gone now. He's busy reading a book of some sort. A book, you say, called Woo Baby? Oh my. What? We're trying to find Lechter. He was there, sitting in Miss Mila's seat till not long ago. He was reading some book, but I didn't see the title. I was going to call out to him, but he vanished before I could. Lechter seems to enjoy teasing Miss Mila far too much. It makes a hobby out of it. You'd think she would have gotten used to it and stopped giving him the reactions he wants by now, but sadly not. Lechter actually showed up to class today. I don't understand how rare that is. But he was being such a little butthead that I made him go stand in the corner. You know what makes the situation even worse, though? Mr. Ratio says he was sitting in my chair. Cannot believe him. Just wanted to skip class, didn't he? Truly is unbelievable. Lechter? I haven't seen him today, no. Student Council's vice president came to ask me the same question not long ago, actually. She went up to the second floor, rather disappointed when I gave her the same answer. Poor girl looks so tired. Oh. Excuse me. You wouldn't happen to see Lechter around here, would you? Lechter? I don't think I have, no. Wait, his name rings a bell, actually. Maybe I did. Really not sure, though. Excuse me? Yes? You wouldn't have happened to see the Student Council president anywhere, would you? Ah, yes, the Student Council president. You don't want to get involved with him, trust me. That's all I gotta say. Right, we're already involved with him. Don't get involved with the Student Council president. Seriously. Don't. Oh my. He leaves great first impressions, doesn't he? How did he manage to get away? I had him attached to me with handcuffs this time too. He shouldn't have been able to. Lucy? Lechter can actually teleport, you know? There's no way I can keep him under control anymore. Lucy, don't give up. Being forced to deal with him all the time seems to have finally making her crack. That idiot. Fair enough. I'm on cleaning duty today, so I'm hard at work right now. Time to get this blackboard as clean as can be. Wait, you're looking for the Student Council president? Sorry, I haven't seen him, I'm afraid. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. It's not like joining a club suddenly makes your grades worse. Loads of people join them, and they don't suffer for it. It'll be fun, come on, what do you say? Not really much of a club activities person, you see. I prefer to devote my time to my studies. I prefer to devote myself fully to my studies instead of having club activities stealing my time. Doesn't seem to want to take no for an answer, though. She should take no for an answer. Excuse me? You wouldn't happen to have seen the Student Council president anywhere, would you? Oh, you're looking for Leo. He headed straight from the council room as class finished. Isn't he there? Oh, no. We're actually looking for Lechter. Lechter's the president, not Leo. We do make that mistake a lot. But it's true, however impossible it sounds. Wait, you're not pulling my leg? Sorry, my bad then. All this time I thought Leo was the president. I shouldn't be surprised there are still people making that mistake. Lost count the amount of times I've had to explain Lechter's our leader to people. No surprise, people feel that way either. I mean, Leo is the one who does most of the work. Might as well be the head honcho. I thought so. So, Lechter's the, slightly strange one, right? Don't see him around all that often, so I think I'd notice him if he did pass by. I don't believe I've seen him today. Oh, okay. Sorry for troubling you. I've seen Lechter as something of an oddball. But I guess if he's the president and not Leo, he's actually the more capable one. Not really, no. Definitely not. Honestly, just think of his presidency as one of the school's 7 mysteries. It's about the only way it makes sense. The 7 mysteries. Every school has one. Every school has one. Yes. Anybody in the middle? Nope. Oop. I kept saying I didn't want to be head of the club, but no matter how many times I did it, Reina just keeps bringing it up. And as if that wasn't annoying enough, some boy walked past earlier yawning and telling me I wasn't good enough to be head. What does he know? I've never even talked to him. So pissed off, I think I'm just going to take the plunge and do it. I'll show everyone I'll be a great club head. Bring it on. So pissed off, I think I'm just going to take the plunge and do it. Show everyone the great club head and bring it on. Felicity finally seems to have decided that she wants to be the leader of our club. But I might have to use a certain word that is rather effective on her if she didn't show any signs of relenting. Thanks to that boy who came past just before. I didn't need it after all. I rather wanted to be the one to deliver the final push, though. Oh well, all's well that ends well, I suppose. I got what I wanted. I'll leave the word for next time. The next time I need it. The word? I'm worried about that word now. Is it bird? Is bird the word? Bird is the word? Oh dear. You're looking for Lechter? He was on that bench reading a book till not long ago. Then he just up and disappeared. I wonder where he went. Come back here. Can't imagine Lechter's gone too far. Clearly in here, then. No one in there. Well, I'm actually going to use this as a point to end this part, and then we'll go speak to him up there. He's completely... Looks like he's just blacked out. It's very weird. So yes, we'll see you in the next part. Ta-ta for now.